Part 5. Erstwhile means former. It means former. Dr. Fairlight could have said former associate, but he didn't. He said erstwhile. So he's on our shit list now, because he's an asshole who uses complicated words that I don't understand. Now, as far as I can remember, we're supposed to talk with the receptionist so we can get out of here. Can we use him? Stop, you aren't sterile. Look at receptionist. These reception ROMs are here to help check people in and answer questions about guests who stay here. Talk.
Patient,
D.doc.red.
my records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed resting.
But that's not
While
gonna
I am
happen.
truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
They're not gonna let us leave. No need accidentally zap myself with my
An
own
accidental
stunner.
discharge of a weapon is a serious event. I must insist that you remain for treatment. Even non-lethal stunners can leave much lasting neurological damage.
I must insist that you're wrong. I insist.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient. But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care. Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep it. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
What was that middle part?
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care. Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately. And do have a nice day.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again. Before we leave, we should look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Leon Decker.
Okay. Oh, mysterious man with a portrait. See, with a portrait. Touch, mysterious man. Not much that's tangible there except that hair.
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, he's right there. Oh, all of the searching we had to do. Oh my god.
Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed.
Oh, you don't say.
The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts.
Folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts. Mind if I
Yeah,
ask
boss
you a
said
few
you'd have a
questions?
few for me. I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot.
Take your best shot. Why do you think Fairlight
You
is
think
helping
sitting in
us?
that chair all day is very entertaining? You know, the old man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory days. I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big companies. He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life can be. Helping people's the only way he can feel like he's still doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him.
I changed my mind. I don't care. Exit somehow. Escape? No, not the menu. Escape the conversation. What kind of work do you do for Fairlight?
Mostly gopher work, to be honest.
Gopher?
Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard. The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas.
What's arm candy?
Not terribly exciting, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years.
What's your
Probably not as exciting as you hope.
Can it be short
I
then?
grew up in Montana, on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could, like my grandpaps. Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter for the rest of my life. I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at.
Thank you, Leon.
No problem. I'll be around, if you know where to look. You have a good day now.
What
Well,
did we need
we're
him
free
for
to
again?
leave. Why not head back home first, yes?
Yes.
I'm sure you'd like
Yes.
a chance to shower at least.
Yeah.
For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Physically, mentally, and journalistically
You
refreshed.
look good.
I know.
If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened.
Oh, we got
They
zapped.
should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's
They.
not keep them waiting.
Who? This Tomcat? The singular Tomcat? They? Yeah, sure, why not? Map, go, go. But your ID card. A medium range electro laser pistol. You don't need to threaten the bouncer to get in.
But I wanna.
I already
ID.
saw it. You're good.
I'm good. Oh, thank heaven.
Welcome to Stardust.
Yeah, she's going.
I'm getting a vibe from this game. Talk to Tomcat.
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
Not great. Hayden's apartment was ransacked and someone stole the data cache.
Shit. Well, I can't say I saw that one coming.
Such vulgarities.
I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax.
Possible?
While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
How annoying can he get? Either way, we're going to check out the protests. Oh, wait a minute. We talked to Vanek Fairlight. He offered to introduce us to someone in the human revolution.
Right.
Exclamation.
Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the human revolution protest leader.
Yes.
Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
Mm-hmm.
Yannick Fairlat.
Fairlight?
When'd you run into him?
We were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Yes, we made
Mild
it to
head
the nearby
trauma, but
hospital, and
okay.
Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
a discussion, more like a monologue that was forced upon us.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought.
Shit! Things are getting...
Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
What do you know about Dr. Fairlight, Tomcat?
I can't say no much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another.
A blue moon, okay, once in a blue
But,
moon.
well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps.
He holds a grudge harder than the Clantons after the Earps. What?
I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Fair enough, we'll be careful with him.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network. Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels.
This guy's got it figured
if
out.
Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
It'll be on the line.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in. I'm gonna need physical access. I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town. In fact,
not nice
police
people.
have basically wrote it off as a lost cause.
We got a zapper
Not
now.
enough profit in it.
Not enough
I know
profit in
Jess
it.
has some contacts in that area.
Who's Jess?
She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here.
Of course she is.
Yeah, it's a tough sell, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
I will not grovel. Why does Jess have contacts in that part of town?
You might not be able
Who
to
cares?
tell, considering her viper's tongue and penchant for hitting the clubs harder than she's got any right to, but Jess is actually an attorney.
No. 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 I can buy him being a hacker. I can't buy her being a
She
lawyer.
specializes in defending people in violation of the Human Protection Act and does almost all of her work pro bono. That's earned her a whole gaggle of pals amongst the hybrid community around here, as you might imagine.
Well, hybrid.
Ain't no one gonna cross her in that part of town. Black market hybridization ain't exactly HPA compliant, if you catch my drift. And none of them ever know when they might need her to defend them in court.
Fun, I guess.
That's
This is the
spirit.
way to end the conversation.
I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me up. Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too. But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room.
Is that another, puzzle?
It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce.
Thump.
I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens.
Who knows? Maybe she'll help us. Maybe she won't. We'll be in touch.
Sure thing, huh? I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run.
You do that.
Just have turn, let me know when y'all are ready.
No problem. And we're ready for what? For hacking into the
I see Jess over
What?
there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
Oh, hell no. Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse.
Interrogation?
I asked
You
around
mean
about
conversation,
you,
lady.
and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
You heard her. Let's go.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves.
You don't say. Her rude.
We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable.
Uh-huh.
Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything.
I can hardly see it, so what chance does she
But
have?
that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us?
Nope, time to give up.
It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
Okay, so we gotta find a hybrid. Okay, this is the VIP bouncer. We can't touch the bouncer. That's a glitch. We should be able to touch the bouncer. Blue skin and a lot of bulk. A hybrid. Talk.
No way I'm letting you back in.
No way I'm letting you back in, Brian.
Okay. Oh, it's somebody distracted that's has some touch.
Don't bug people, please. You'll get us in trouble.
But what if
I'm
need
serious.
to?
Annoying them and intruding on their space will just delay our investigation.
But I need it.
Don't bug people, please. You'll get us in trouble.
Fine. A tired person that appears to be lost in thought. Talk to her. Oh, hi. Sorry, I don't really feel like talking. It's been a long day. Maybe after I have a few drinks in me. Maybe I'll get something a bit sweet. Is she a hybrid? She has little... Dare I say horns? I guess she is a hybrid. Focused patron. Distant patron. I'm just gonna get her something sweet. Who's this guy? Who's what? Who? Who? Is the other bartender for start? He is a big bearish type with a hairy chest and an oafish laugh. Touch him. It's unlikely he would appreciate it. Touch him again. Hands off the big guy. Sorry. But what if we do it again? But what again? Ah, fine. Just talk to him.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus.
Hey, Gus.
You have a really cool ROM. How's Stardust treating you?
Annoyingly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit
I like
loud.
a more intimate setting myself, but Majid makes sure the place has good energy.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Yeah, I need help. I need something sweet. No, I don't want to hear about you. Hayden, what? No. I'll let you know if I need
I'm gonna
anything
get
else.
back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
No problems, mate. Thanks, Gus.
Sure thing.
Sure
Enjoy
thing.
the bar.
Will do. Talk.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
You can get me something sweet to drink. I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
Okay, Sunshine Cloud says it. The quiz at Hadak. Sour. It's sour, so more. Blue Fairy, no. Drinking game. Duggies and cream, more. More. Mo Sugar Rush.
So many drinks these days.
Dictionary, the open alcoholic.
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This one is...
Half cotton candy liquor, half punch. Sweet, that's what we need. but get you drunk. Oh, it's awesome. Cheap fun and often served in solo cups at furry what? At furry conventions, okay.
Thank you, hon.
Sounds good to me.
Here you go.
Oh yeah. Here I go, alright. Use it on her. Can we taser her? She wasn't bothering anyone. Leave her alone. She's just a human.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it.
And suddenly she has a voice actor out of the blue.
I'm Caitlin.
Hello, Caitlin. I'm d.doc.red. It seemed like you were alone for a while.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Care to tell me
My
about
brother's
it?
going through gene
Like I care?
therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance.
Gene therapy.
There are
Okay.
human revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him. They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in.
Damn scum.
It's exhausting.
Tell me about it. I'm sorry. I really am.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got. But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
They could have had it worse. They could have been talking to Dr. Fairlight. He's lucky to have you.
Aw, thanks a lot. I'm lucky to have him. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me?
I need a favor. No one should be that bummed at Stardust, and I had this drink.
Oh, geez. This really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
Can't help it now. Everybody needs a break now and then. We need to get her drunk.
Don't spread this around, but to blow off steam sometimes, I like to write short stories. Nothing
Whoa,
too
how
serious.
scandalous.
Just stories about people I know.
What is this conversation going? What?
We'll see. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now.
Maybe in the VIP
you want to
lounge?
come with me to the VIP area in the back?
Yes! We've successfully used her!
I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you.
Yeah. Sure.
Great, let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Didn't I say to beat it?
Already
Guest
did.
of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
Well, hope you come by again.
That was quick.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing
Oh.
you humans do.
Oh, he did a good thing. Thank you,
However, we can
Turing.
take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward.
A dragon to slay. More like a serpent. Broke. Dancer. Let's start off politely. Yeah. Let's do it again. You're no, I'm not. I'm way dumber than this. It doesn't work. Look at her. It's Jess, your feline hybrid acquaintance. And talk with her.
And you're back.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out.
Pause. Oh, no. Oh, I really want to select the last one.
No, really. Say it again. Louder. Let every hybrid in this club know that you get off on mocking them.
Okay.
Assholes are all the same.
Sorry.
Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't
know.
owe you shit.
She has to help us.
So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me. If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
Tomcat did say you were a charitable soul.
You know what makes me charitable? I agree to talk to people like you again to get things done.
Ooh.
So watch your tone, ass butt, or I'll bounce you faster than the net spits out new slang for teenagers.
Okay.
I need you to break up those human revolution protests, the ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street. I'd like this
Consider it
handled
done.
with some stealth, not that I expect you to know what discreet means.
I don't even know what erstwhile means.
Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington. Not here.
Why Washington? Oh, I know it's not my business, but are you okay? You sound upset.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
Okay. You're not telling me something.
Whoop-de-freaking-do, you figured it out. Well, fine. Have it your way. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy?
On second thought, no.
Skin cancer.
What?
Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost.
What?
So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch.
What?
You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you.
Oh,
when people
I can.
just see you and sprint the other direction.
Had it happen to
Police
me.
following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin.
Ah, so she had a different gene thingy, and then she had the kitty gene thingy. Stage 3, skin cancer. That's without... What kind of sense does that make? Why not just splice... If you can splice the genes, then splice her with another human gene. You don't have to do it from an insect or whatever.
It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better in Otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan.
What is wrong with this game? better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan. Whoa.
My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go.
Okay, here we have a clear example of an atmosphere and art style of a game not being able to support the narrative.
You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
No, where's the other? The snarky response. I don't want this.
Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet.
I am not sorry. I just didn't have the dialogue option. What's
the amount
worst
of
part?
gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough.
Why? I mean, they could already manipulate genes, so even if you introduce severe mutations into your offspring, you can always reset them, I imagine.
First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breathe. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person.
What the? Okay, alright. So I guess people who can't have kids are not people. It's not as though they don't have treatments now that'll leave you spayed or sterile. They have. I don't get it.
The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me.
Oh, it's a Clean Gene Protection Act. I get it.
Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any
I think
case,
this
I
game
have
has a
some Kleenex
message.
frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready.
Well, then why are you upset? You can procreate. What?
Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy. So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since.
Good for you.
So, there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters.
So we have this game that is like cyberpunk, you know, futuristic, and it's all anime and fun, and boom! Cancer, sterilization, what else? What do you call it? I can't remember. Something. The point is, it doesn't fit the tone of the game. Not up until now.
And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This getting you off?
No wonder.
I wish I didn't see that coming. I really did. Now I'm sure you've got a long line of folks left to disappoint today if we're done.
I don't mean to brag, but it is a long line.
Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Market Street added to the city map.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
For Jess? Well, on that, blindsiding note, blindsiding note. That's it.